Welcome to Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? This is your go-to source for practical advice and support when considering if a divorce is the right answer for you. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll uncover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here is your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hi, and welcome back to Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today's episode, we're going to look into a critical scenario that often arises during divorce proceedings. What happens if one spouse liquidates a retirement account after filing for divorce? Now, I don't need to tell you that divorce is a complex and emotionally charged process, and it's often accompanied by financial decisions that can have long-lasting implications for both parties involved. When it comes to retirement accounts such as 401ks, IRAs, and pensions, they are typically considered marital assets subject to equitable distribution in divorce proceedings. If one spouse chooses to liquidate a retirement account after filing for divorce without the consent of the other spouse or approval from the court, it can have significant legal and financial consequences. Now, to start with, liquidating a retirement account without proper authorization may constitute a violation of the automatic temporary restraining orders that are often issued upon the filing of divorce papers. These orders prohibit both spouses from making significant financial transactions without mutual consent or court approval. Second, the act of liquidating a retirement account can impact the overall distribution of marital assets during the divorce proceedings. The funds withdrawn from the account may be considered part of the marital estate, subject to division between the spouses. Moreover, withdrawing funds from a retirement account before reaching retirement age may result in tax consequences and early withdrawal penalties imposed by the IRS. These taxes and penalties can significantly reduce the amount of funds available for the distribution between the spouses. In addition to that, the financial implications. The unilateral liquidation of retirement account can erode trust and complicate negotiations between divorcing spouses. It may also lead to increased conflict and hostility during an already challenging time. If one spouse has already liquidated a retirement account after filing for divorce, it's essential for the other spouse to seek legal counsel promptly. An experienced divorce attorney can advise you on the appropriate steps to take to address the situation and protect your interests moving forward. In some cases, the court may order the spouse who liquidated the retirement account to reimburse the other spouse for their share of the funds, or the distribution of other marital assets may be adjusted to offset the financial impact of the withdrawal. As we wrap up today's episode, it's pretty important to emphasize how open communication and cooperation between divorcing spouses needs to be there, especially when it comes to financial matters. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, my contact information is in the description. Please reach out to me. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Have a great day.
We want to thank you for listening to this episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? With Mike Fulkerson. For questions, please reach out to Mike via email in the description or give him a shout at 630-444-1410. And remember to subscribe, like, and follow.